Hello, hello! So you guys seem to enjoy the last real-time knotting video that I did, so I decided to make another one. I've been gone for a while, and I recently came back and posted my first, I think 2 videos, and you guys have been so welcoming, and it's so great. I miss you guys so much. It's been so amazing to finally talk to you guys again, and just be able to interact with you guys. Also, just as I sat down, it started raining, so this is great that this might be a really short video, because it might start raining really bad, but it's not raining too bad at the moment, so I think I'm just gonna wait it out and continue. In the background you can see my mother-in-law's beautiful flowers. She planted them years ago, and this is a pride and joy. I am sitting in the back garden at the moment of the country house that I'm staying at. It's my husband's family country house. But yeah, the bracelet that I'm making here is actually designed by Claire, and you might know her from Instagram. And this bracelet is one of the bracelets that I featured in the 5th stay-at-home challenge, which you can see in the card and in the description if you want to later, and you can participate in that. I decided to participate this time with you guys just because I really like this pattern a lot, and I haven't participated in any of the previous challenges because I was writing my dissertation, which I also made a video about recently if you want to see that. I actually wrote my dissertation about friendship bracelets, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I decided to join you guys this time, and I haven't made a bracelet in so long that this is making me so happy, and I really like this pattern, and the pastels are really gorgeous. So yeah, I decided to feature this one in the challenge and make it myself. There's also beginner and intermediate bracelets that you can do for the challenge. This is the advanced one. But yeah, all the rules are in the stay-at-home challenge video. I just posted that actually. I'm filming this right after I posted that. Anyway. Life's been weird recently, huh? As I said, I just submitted my dissertation. I wrote that on friendship bracelets, which is a really weird thing to do, but I'm glad that I did that. That was a really good decision. And since I submitted that, I am free. I am completely free. I have no deadlines from university at all. And that is the weirdest feeling after being so stressed about university and about my work for so long, and especially these past 3 weeks that I was gone. I was very intensely writing my dissertation, and I was just stressed constantly. I was also kind of stressed because I wasn't sure that I was able to get the product done, so it was just the most stressful time of my life probably. And after being so stressed for so long, it feels so weird to not have any deadlines and not have anything that I should be doing for university. And so I woke up the day after I submitted my dissertation, and I couldn't stop stressing just the entire day. I mean, I did sleep for the entire day pretty much, but even the next day as well, I couldn't stop stressing out, and I didn't have anything to be stressed about. So it's just like some residual stress, which was very uncomfortable, but I think I'm over it now, and I am very much enjoying my freedom and this time that I finally have to actually work on bracelets and film videos and get back to somewhat of a normal life for myself. As much as, you know, life can be normal at this time, but still. In terms of the whole situation happening in the world, as I said, I am in Moscow. Well, I'm under Moscow in a village, but I am in Russia. And it's kind of more relaxed here than it is in the UK, in the sense that we are allowed to visit family. Twice a week we are allowed to go out of our houses. There's like a special thing that you need to fill in to be able to go out, and they check that you're not going out more than twice a week. But yeah, I'm able to visit my parents and my sister and my grandma, who is also here. She normally lives in Miami, but she is here at the moment. And that's been awesome. I'm actually going to go visit them right after I film this video. I'm going to go stay with them for a couple of days. Since I finished my dissertation, I don't have anything to worry about. I'm just going to go chill with them for a little while, you know, play some board games, maybe cook with my grandma. That's my favorite thing to do. My grandma's cooking. Baking especially is just, it's the best. So I'm really glad to have that opportunity. But I can't lie, I have been missing London a lot. I've been in Moscow now for just over 2 months, I think, and I really, as much as I like it here and as much as I am happy to be with my husband and the cats and be in a place where I can go out to the forest and to the lake, I'm very grateful for that. That is amazing. But I do miss London, and I don't know if it's just me missing my normal life, I guess, and just my routine and things that I do normally, or what, but I just have this like nagging feeling sometimes that I need to go back because I miss it. I miss my computer, which renders videos in 5 minutes. The laptop I'm currently using renders videos in like an hour, and that has been a pain. And I miss my strings because I don't have that many strings here. I've run out of black string completely once I did this bracelet. I've ordered some new ones, but it's going to take a while. I don't have any of my sparkly strings, which I miss so much, and my multicolored ones as well. And I don't know, just my stuff. I just miss being home. As much as I like it here, and as much as I am super, super grateful to be here, it's not my home, you know? I still feel like a guest because it is my husband's family home, like it's his parents' house essentially, and you know, they come over to visit sometimes as well, and it especially when they do, like it's their home, you know, I feel like a guest. So I kind of miss London and I kind of want to go back, but I've been trying to convince myself that I shouldn't, because objectively speaking it is much better here. And you know what, today is a good day. Today I am feeling really, really great about everything, and yeah, I don't think I want to go back for a while. The thing is, I can, because Russia opened its borders to people flying out that are residents of other countries, so I am a resident of the UK, so I am able to fly out, and the UK is allowing residents to fly in, so technically I can do that, and there are flights available, but I think I'm going to hold off until maybe mid to late June, or July even. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see. Oh, it's starting to rain quite heavily now, which is not good. Oh well. I really like this pattern. I was kind of worried that I wasn't able to do it. As I said, the black string completely ran out, so I used all of my black string on this, and it was just exactly right. The thing is now that if I do run out of a string while I'm tying, usually I'm able to just insert a new one and carry on. It's not a big deal, and you can see that in my fixing mistakes video if you want to. I show how to do that, but I don't think I can now because I don't have any black string. I'm waiting for a delivery though, so hopefully I won't run out of string until then, but I don't think I will. I think I have enough string here. Also, I really like the knot structure of this pattern. If you look at the pattern yourself, you can see that it already has straight edges on it, which is awesome, and just the knotting structure is amazing. I just really like how Claire makes her patterns, because I feel like she really understands how knotting structures make the bracelet balanced, and I don't know, it's very hard to explain, but I really like the way that she structures her bracelets in the patterns. I think they look really, really awesome. But yeah, I am really, really excited to be back. I'm so happy to be knotting again and to be able to read a book. I read a book yesterday in bed, and I just snuggled up with one of the cats and put the light on. It was the evening, and I just read a book for a few hours. Like, I was just reading, and that was amazing. I missed doing that. I missed doing normal stuff, and it's been great. As I said, I really do miss the sparkly strings, and I usually buy them when I'm in Russia, so technically I could order some and just, continue making bracelets with sparkly and multicolored string, but everywhere that I have looked, it has been out of stock, which is annoying, and it makes me sad, because, come on, what else am I supposed to do under quarantine? Can I not make a bracelet, please? But no, apparently everyone's thinking the same that I'm thinking, and everyone's just been buying yarn, and so it's out of stock pretty much everywhere. But I've been monitoring the situation. Hopefully I'll be able to get some sparkly and multicolored string soon, and I might even film a video on it. Okay, the rain has started to pour. You might even hear it now. It's getting really bad, so I'm gonna go inside. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I usually do kind of a long speech here, but it's raining now, so I'm just going to put my Patreon names on screen. Thank you guys so much for being a patron. If you also want to be a patron, there is a link in the description where you can sign up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!